What's good, everybody? It's your boy Joby1, your favorite rap and black series collector and #1 hip-hop Jedi in the galaxy. I hope all you guys are doing all right today. Today's video is going to be short and sweet, just something I was touching on. I was sitting here pondering. I've been working on a lot of things in the background, getting ready for my album, getting ready to launch the podcast, all the stuff I've been telling you about. Of course, I got some collection videos and stuff coming up soon, too. But I got to thinking about some stuff, man, and this isn't like some kind of direct criticism of anybody in particular. It's nothing like that. But I just want to do. I don't think we often realize how lucky we are to get to complain about the things that we may get to complain about. As fans, as collectors, as human beings. And sometimes we live in kind of this bubble, this kind of, this space, and we can easily forget about like things that might be going on in the world around us, and that's okay too. Sometimes we need a distraction for those things, and yeah, I get that, and I'm 100% behind that. But I just was thinking, man, I was sitting here kind of frustrated about something, and I might make a video about that later. But man, I've lived a really hard life. I've been through a lot of hardships and bad luck, and there's a lot of videos gonna come regarding all that, thanks to the podcast. But essentially, man, it was like I stopped and had to check myself a little bit, because it was like, bro, do you realize how lucky you are? Not so many years ago, there's a you that would have killed to get to complain about some of the things that I'm now able to complain about, bro. And it was like a self kind of realization moment, and then I started scaling that outwards and thinking about some of the communities and stuff, and yo, man, obviously we have legitimate gripes about a figure comes out, it's not right and stuff like that. And look, I 100% get it, man. And there's some good communities around that kind of make it fun. It's hilarious. They make it fun. But then there's folks out there that man, they get so mad about some of this stuff in regards to the collection, in regards to the Star Wars fandom as a whole, and I don't think they realize how lucky and privileged and blessed they are to be able and to be in a position to complain about those things. And it's kind of a philosophical thought, I don't really necessarily I'm not coming with a solution or a problem even. It's not even like that. It's more of just kind of like a philosophical moment I had. I was sitting here thinking about, again, it came to me about something else, and then I was realizing bro, how blessed are you? How lucky are you to be in the position you are to be able to even complain about these things? Because you got to be at least, it's that realization of never really facing your own mortality in a real way, or never really faced the kind of loss that makes you take account of what's going on in life and in the world. And those things can really kind of be shaping, you know what I mean? And some folks never experience those types of pains and struggles, and I don't ever want anybody to have to be honest with you. But it kind of, man, I don't know, it puts me in a spot where it makes me realize, feel, think, or whatever, yo, take it in stride, put it in perspective, kind of thing. Is kind of what I mean. But anyways, guys, I don't want to bother you too long. I sometimes go on these kind of tangents and mental and whatnot, thinking about it, and you guys are my community to talk to about this kind of stuff, you know what I mean? And when we get the podcast rolling, when we get Children of the Trials rolling, and we start having guests on, which I've already tentatively reached out to people who have agreed to be on, some really great guests. Once we get that thing rolling, we'll be having conversations kind of around that. And yeah, Star Wars would be the vehicle. Collecting, might be a side note of it, and But the whole purpose is going to be kind of talking about maybe some of those struggles, some of those pains, some of those things we face on a daily basis, maybe even, you know, continue to struggle with, and how we find hope and light and all that at the end, you know. So yeah, but yeah, we're gonna get rolling, man, real soon on all that. Of course, the album's gonna be coming soon. I'm producing beats for that as we speak. I'm getting instrumentals together for a lot of people in my kind of network, and life's been kind of hectic, so I haven't been getting it done as efficiently as I like. Same with like collection videos. It's just been busy, guys, and I apologize I haven't been around as much, and I just want you all to know that you mean a lot to me. This community means a lot to me, and I'm going to continue to bring you guys some fun content. You know, we'll start seeing a lot, you know, some of my music peppered in there a little bit more. You'll start seeing, you know, stuff for the podcast start coming out soon. I've got Children of the Trials short form versions, you know, little 10-15 minute videos that we're going to do. And then I've got the, again, the full podcast where we'll have my co-hosts, my guests, and segments and all that type of stuff. So, but yeah, guys, remember, you're lucky. A lot of you are lucky and blessed to be in the position to complain about the things that you can complain about. And I say that with love, with all the love in my heart, man. No hate at all, 100%. Much love, guys. May the force be with you. I'm out.
Yeah, eyes open before the alarm clock ringing. While I'm smoking, I'm deep inside of my thoughts racing. Swisher burns, the world turns, they hearts changing. Think they learn? Now come on, face it. Yeah, they disgrace us with the way that they make us try to be just like them, but they can't ever break us.